Hey guys, it's Greg Ross. I'm an expert sales coach and trainer from right here in America, and I'm coming to you in conjunction with the CEO University to bring you my top 20 list of the worst mistakes I've seen Ukrainian firms make when selling to US customers. Now, I know a thing or two about this topic because I'm the CEO and founder of American Technology Partners. We call it Ameritech for short. It's an organization that I describe as a purpose with the company. So what we do is we help build business bridges between the Ukrainian tech firms that we work with, we have about 30, and the US customers that we talk to on a day-to-day basis. The reason that I'm trying to build those bridges is because I had an idea to cause revenue to flow into Ukraine, to those firms, to the tech workers that work for those companies. Each one has 4 family members on average, and each family member or group of 4 has a frontline soldier they're supporting. So I was able to use my business and sales skills to help support Ukraine, to help support the Ukrainian people as they survive the invasion that's ongoing now for 3 years. Anyways, I want to tell you guys a little story. This is number 11 on my top 20 list, and this is how to tell the story with your customer as the main character, okay? Now, this really doesn't have anything to do with the fact that they're US customers. I just think this is a good policy in general to learn how to tell the story with them as the main character. But I'll illustrate this point by telling you a little story really quickly. Do you see this painting hanging on my wall right here, the blue and yellow painting with the Ukrainian woman with the floral headdress? I want to show you something. This is the little girl who painted that. And this is a close-up view of that painting. Can you see it? Can you see the detail? This is a real oil painting. And this little girl right here was in the 4th grade, and she's selling that painting to raise money for her father who's fighting on the front lines. I saw this painting when I made my first trip to Ukraine, just a few weeks after the initial invasion had subsided and the Russian forces retreated back across the border with Belarus. I bought this painting from that little girl and in a church about 15 minutes from the Belarus border. All the lights were off, everything was dark. We were there supporting people, helping donate money and helping with different organizations there. And I met this little girl and her mother, and she was trying to sell her paintings, and she had yet to sell one. And it was so beautiful. I said, I want to be your first art customer. I paid her way more than she was asking for the painting. And then I tucked this thing away and I brought it back to my office here in America, and it hangs on my wall as a reminder of that little girl who is, in my mind, the main character of this story, right? This invasion affects these children, and that's why I decided to take action. I'm a father of 4. Well, similarly in business, you want to learn to tell the story with your customer as the main character, okay? Think about all the meetings that you have on a daily basis. You're meeting new prospective customers. Probably sounds like this: me, we're so great. Here's what we do. Here's the services we provide. Here's how we work with our customers. Here's our different engagement models, blah, 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 blah. The problem is you're telling the story with you as the main character. Listen, this is really important. Okay, turn up the volume on this. You're telling the story with yourselves as the main character. What you should do instead is learn to tell the story with the customer as the main character. What are their major goals and objectives? What are their top challenges that you're helping them solve? And how are you going to come alongside them to actually help them solve those challenges and achieve those goals and objectives? So take your script that you have, your presentation, your script, your talking points, me, how great we are, wad those up right now, throw them out the window. And what I want you to do is replace them with a story with your customer as the main character. Now, challenge to you. Do you know enough about the challenges and the goals and objectives of your customers to tell the story with them as the main character? I doubt it. Do you know why? Because you're not asking enough discovery questions. You're not having a 50-50 conversation with your prospects. But I want to challenge you to change that. Have a 50-50 dialogue with your customers. Learn about their challenges. Learn about their goals and objectives. Learn about how your services will impact those goals and objectives. If you do that and you start telling the story with the customer as the main character and you in the supporting role, you'll get to the heart of what's really important to the customer, which is their business and how you're going to help them be successful. Guys, I hope this helps you. And I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments section. Let's keep it going. Next up is number 12, and it's a good one. I'm really excited to share it with you. Bye for now.